The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City.
Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
From the end zone, here comes Williams,
Powering his way forward.
and he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And Goff going to look to throw right away.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
The Lions at 5-4 now on the year. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Going back to Gibbs on first down.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
You look at this Bears defense.
And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
Here's Goff now on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This defense for the Bears very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
They go here with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3. Operating from the gun, Williams. And his pass incomplete.
Popped up in the air. I expect someone to catch, no matter what, it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, Williams.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Back to throw again. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Gerald Everett, his second touchdown on the season.
And the Bears use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan. Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
Hey, 5. 17. 17. 17. Here we go. 76. Here we go.
Now Goff on first down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Value 3. Value 3. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Turbo set.
Gone.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Goff now to throw. Flushed out right. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Bears.
A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
On 1st and 10, Goff.
That's complete to Laporta.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Montez Sweat. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
St. Brown in motion right.
Hey, 76! 76! Our ball, our ball.
Just beating the play clock is Goff. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Let's go now.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
They got his man complete. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
This is Swift on the counter. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Caught by Allen. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Come on. Hey. Ready.
Here's Williams on 1st down. A little short pass. This is Everett, and he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Williams to throw on 2nd down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Alex Anzalone gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. 7th play in this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Williams. That is caught. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A little short pass. This is Everett. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Looking to throw. Williams. This is caught. Touchdown. From 13 yards out.
And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Santos now to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Taken at the goal line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Williams now throwing to start the drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now Williams to throw on third down. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The final shot before break here. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And his throw here's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Rolling to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Here's Williams on third down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Goff going to get this to Gibbs.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
25 yards there on the catch and run. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them. Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. 1st down, and they go with Swift again.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Williams throw here into the hands of Moore.
Touchdown, Chicago! DJ Moore, 40 yards.
And the Bears will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Now the point after try for Santos. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams.
And just shutting him off there. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send down the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3. Wright's got it. And he is going to have a Lions first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
On 2nd down, Swift. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 54 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Williams on 1st and 10. A little short pass. This is Everett. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther Street. Panther Street.
From the gun, here's Swift. And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Santos now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
He's into space past the 25 and down to the 16-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
That's good for a Lions. Value 1.
Out of the gun, Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown.
But just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick-6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick-6?
This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Goff on first down. And this is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Shell. 12. Ric Flair. DC. What's that?
On first down, gone. Puts it on the carpet, it's out.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Second and short now following the fumble. Goff going to shift him around.
Harbaugh.
Second down and inches. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Once again, it's Swift.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
108 yards on the ground here for Swift, and he's got a 1st down as well.
And the Bears first down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The line is scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Chicago, the perfect season remains intact as they move to a